Gordon, probably one of the worst ways to lose a game of football. 90 minutes, keeping it fairly tight across the park. I think it was 3 minutes left to go, and you concede a goal from a set piece and lose the game.
Aye. Probably for me personally, probably one of the worst ways to lose a game. For a set play there, but we should be organised and we all know our jobs. So, you're right. Probably the worst possible way to lose a game, especially a big game like that.
The game kind of panned out reasonably easy-peasy across the full 90 minutes. It seemed to be that there wasn't too much for either team, too many chances for either side. I know they hit the bar at one point, but it seemed to be like you played a decent game plan throughout the game.
Listen, we tried something a wee bit different today, just because the game at their place, we didn't really lay a glove on them. So we tried something a wee bit different, probably in terms of shape, slightly different from anything we've ever done. So it was a wee bit of gamble, but I said to the boys at half time, I thought they were doing alright with it. It took them probably 10 minutes to understand it and grow into it, and then after that we did a lot of things that we were looking to do. We nicked the ball high up the pitch, pressed them quite high, probably could have had a couple of goals in the first half from that. I think it was one William tried to square to Gary and one he tried to nip off the boy, so generally happy at half time. But second half I felt we gave them too much territory. We were dropping a bit deeper and our decision making wasn't great, so we couldn't get out as well as we were first half. So that was obviously disappointing, but as I've just said to the boys, having said all that, it was going to a 0-0 and we'd probably take a point against one of the contenders and move on, but wasn't it to be.
If we take a look at the set piece that you conceded, I heard Jamie Hunter as he came off there say that it was his man. What didn't quite work there?
No, listen, Jamie's captain of the team, to be fair to him, he's come in there and he's held his hands up, but you obviously don't get it back. Once it's in your net, you don't get another chance at it. He's just lost his guy. I'd asked that question. I didn't know if he'd been blocked off or what, but no, I think he's just lost the boy. And the boy's got a great header. To be fair, the direction he's got on it. So.
In the second half of the game, you made a lot of substitutions, a bit more attacking. Was that tactically the correct decision to make?
I think it was just the substitutions were more to do with just a bit of fatigue, really, to make sure we used the 3 subs. Because what I was asking them to do today in terms of pressing a bit higher was, it was heavy duty, and some of the guys were having to get through a lot of running. So it was more about getting fresh legs on. We tweaked to 4-2-3-1 just for the last 10 minutes to try and get wingers really high and somebody in the 10 and try and ask a question. So I wanted to win it. I don't think it really had a bearing on the result, because obviously it's a corner we've been undone with. So I thought we looked open play, reasonably comfortable. As much they had a bit of the territory in the ball, but I thought we coped pretty well with it.
Gordon, you're always very fair-faced in front of the camera, but I've just been standing outside the changing room there, and it didn't sound like it was a particularly pleasant place to be for you or the boys in the changing room. Can you tell us what you said to the boys after a loss like that?
Oh, listen, the dressing room chat stays in there, but I should have probably heard the volume. It's one of them, sometimes I quite like a situation like that. Guys sort of talk amongst themselves when they come in and get a few home truths out, and sometimes you need that. But the message I was reinforcing at the end was that we're in it together. When we're on big winning runs, we're happy to be in it together. So we make sure that we stick together. Obviously we've had a couple of defeats the last couple of weeks, so we need to get back on the rails pretty quickly.
Gary Mack there was showing a lot of signs of frustration at the end of the game, which isn't surprising. Are the boys disappointed that they lost the game in the manner in which they did today?
Aye, of course. They're all hurting. Same as last week, they're all hurting in there, and which is, for me, is a good thing. If I saw guys that weren't hurting, that'd be a major worry. So of course they're hurting, and because we knew how big a game it was, it's probably a wee bit more, and we'll go the night we've got our do tonight, so we'll need to, I said to them, make sure we're all there. We get together and we have a beer together, and we just stick together going forward.
And that's going to be a damaging result today for your prospects of getting promotion.
Well, it is. We're under no illusions. We can't have too many more defeats if we want to go up this season. And I've just said to the boys that I'll be doing everything in my power to get us promoted. You know, although you know, at the start of the season there was a bit of chat of, you know, just stay up, consolidate. It was always in my mind, you finish as high up as you can. So nothing's changed in that respect. For me, we've still got 12 games left, and we see how many points we can get over those 12 games, and if it's good enough to get us up, then obviously we're delighted, and that's the aim. So we've got 3 tough trips now to Ayrshire in a row, so it doesn't get any easier.
Well, an opportunity to bounce back next week, Gordon. Thanks very much for taking the time to speak to us after the game today.
No problem.